Hey there, it's Tyler Bundy with EXP Realty and your virtual real estate office. I'm super excited today because we're giving you a free gift. This is the seller's and buyer's net proceeds sheet that has saved us a ton of time putting this together. As a result of putting this together, it saved us a ton of time and energy and has made this process super simple to understand and use. So we're giving this to you for free. Our goal here at the Virtual Real Estate Office in EXP is to make everything automated, simple, and easy for you to use so you can spend more time with friends, family, and in front of your customers, buyers, and potential sellers so you can do more business. So here we go. This is the seller's net proceeds sheet and buyer worksheet. So you will get this at the end of the video. You'll see a link to where you'll be able to download this by just giving us your name and email, so it'll be available for you. So let's start out and let's go over it. So the first thing you're going to do is you'll just put in the seller's name, their property address, the estimated closing date, your name, and when you get this video, there'll be another link to another video showing you how to do this. It's pretty simple, but once you do it, once you change the name, it changes the phone number. It's all done, and then it puts it on all the sheets for you automatically. So super cool. The annual property taxes, literally yes or no if they've paid the first month or first half of the taxes, yes or no. You're able to put that information here, and it updates everything automatically. The only thing that you need to make sure you do here is you need to put the correct date. The date that the year end of what the date is. So this is actually, we're in 2018. So this is the end of the year. And if you look, it also changes the taxes paid through amount. So when you do that here, it's really simple. You're gonna edit some of these to make them fit within your state that's specific to your state, what the state document tax is. If ours is $2.25. But these things you'll modify slightly, and you can actually do this by getting your HUD sheet or the settlement sheet and actually comparing those numbers to these. Once you do that, it's going to be all done, and it will automatically update and change all that information automatically for you. So putting the sell price of the property, the loan amount and what that is, the prorated, it automatically is going to do the prorated taxes because you put the day of closing and you put the amount of the taxes. You have the title insurance. These are all estimates, and that's one thing we always tell all of our clients, that this is a estimate. So when people come back, well, you said it was going to be this much. I said this was an estimate. We could be off a couple $1,000s either way. So always make sure you do that. You never want to give them false hope on something. Okay? Then we have our escrow closing fee. If there's inspection fees, all those spots you can put here. Add any additional items. When you put those items here, let's say it's $225, it's going to change that amount for whatever that item may be. Okay? So nice thing is, everything is done for you. BAC fees or broker administration commission, you might not have one in your area. You can simply delete that. Here's where your commission would go. You put your commission here, it's going to calculate it out automatically for you, and then you can turn this into a PDF by simply just printing. And what you can do here is if you select the printer that you want, and boom, it puts it out in a perfect look, in nice looking cost sheet that looks super nice. Okay, so really simple to use. But this is just the seller side. We also have the buyer worksheet. You can fill all that information out here. Okay, you put in their the annual lot taxes, if there's HOA insurance, the premium for that year. If there's any monthly dues, you put the closing date. Okay, and then it's going to put all that information here. Now this is where you're going to actually put a little more information than you would on the seller side, because there's just more information for you to put in here. So for example, interest rate, let's just say that's 4.5%. Okay, depending how much they're putting down, let's say they're putting down 5%. Okay, here's a drop down for that, 5% for down payment, and you put in the purchase price. The purchase price, let's say it's $350. Okay? Everything pulls it out here for you. Now here's the one you need to make sure you always do the prime factor. And over here we have a little bit of a cheat sheet for you on the ratios for the prime factor. If they're putting down only 5%, that ratio is right here. What that prime factor is, okay? So if you can simply select the prime factor that they're doing, and it changes it for you. Okay, so obviously at 96%, that's if they're only doing 5% or less, that's going to be at the 96%. And if they're putting over 20%, that's where it reduces that private mortgage insurance amount, because it's lowering that amount. So you can use that to get a closer estimate. Here's all the other additional fees. These are all estimates. You will adjust these according to your area. Once you do that, again, this is an estimate. You're only trying to get them an idea of what it's going to be. And you can actually get your lender to give you a cost sheet, and you can compare property to property for this sheet that you're going to use. You can add your broker administrative fee, whatever it is, and additional expenses, okay? It also will put in here, you always want to make sure if they're doing an earnest money deposit, you put that money in here. Let's say it's $1,500. It will actually reduce the amount because that's coming out of that total amount. You also have any seller contributions that would go here. Let's say you're doing the seller is providing $5,000 of seller contributions. It's going to reduce that amount total. It's going to give the total amount that you have to bring to closing and about what your monthly payment's going to be. And here's the spots for the HOAs and the homeowner's insurance, if those are included, and you put them in the buyer worksheet portion of that. So this is for the conventional. There's also an FHA portion. There's a VA portion. The qualifying ratio, so you can see if they qualify. Now this is probably getting a little more in depth than you probably want to. I'd probably have your lender take a look at it because they're going to be the experts in this area. But this is your estimates to give to your clients so that they have something. You're going to want them to see this before they put in an offer, so there is no second guessing. Really convenient for you, so you can put this together when you're about to write an offer. You see, closing costs are going to be about $15,000. But Mr. and Mrs. Buyer, do you have $15,000 that you want to put towards this property? Well, that would make us a little tight. Well, let's ask for more money in closing costs. Let's ask for $7,000 instead. And now it's only $13,000 you have to bring to closing. Is that more comfortable for you? Yeah, that's doable. Well, now you know, and you're putting your buyers in a confident position so they don't have any buyer's remorse. So this is super useful. You're able to get this if you just click here. You'll be able to download this from our website. And all I ask is that you guys like our page, subscribe. We're going to be putting a lot of other informational bits of information about tech, how to run your business mobilely, because that's what EXP is all about. They have extremely low fees, and it's a virtual company that allows you to run your business on the go with top of the line technology. And throughout these videos, we're going to be showing you how to use them. We're going to show you what the best implementation would be to get the maximum result for your business. So subscribe. Thank you guys. You're awesome. We'll see you next time. Bye.